Hello, good day, people. Let's go into the Jesus codes again today. For that, I would need to drag up the picture. Nah, we can just go to my website and do it. You click on Aleph and Tav in the Genesis and John 1:1 chapter. I did some changes to this part yesterday, and the results are very interesting. So I'm just gonna go through this quite fast. The expected rate of finding a word with the value of 401, which is Aleph and Tav, is 0.316. 316 is the perimeter of square number pi, and we find the Aleph and Tav 5 times in the word combinations, which is 16 times the expected rate, and 16 is pi in ordinal. Now, I went through that on the last video, but we're gonna continue because there is more, and I figured out some stuff. I think it was yesterday. So we find in the letter combinations, in paired permutations, we find Aleph and Tav 10 times in this verse. And that is about 10 times the expected rate. 10 equals the value of pi in reverse standard. The pi, the Greek letter. Now we expect to find 0.942 combinations of Aleph and Tav in the letter combinations, and 942 is 3 times pi, or 314. It doesn't matter if we don't use the comma or not here, because that's the way these codes work. This is pi, 314, and 3.14 is pi. Both are pi in these codes. Anyways, we continue. And we find alpha and omega in 3 letter combinations of this verse. The expected rate of alpha and omegas we expect to find is 0.47, and 47 is equals to prime number 16. I've misplaced the parentheses there. But anyways, you see how this is going. I told you in the last video, pi is very connected to Jesus, and now you see it clearer than ever. We find 2 letter combinations in the first verse made up of Aleph and Tav plus alpha omega. And one of these combinations is all letters up to the letter ordered at 14. And the second and last combination is all letters from Jesus in Greek reduced to codes in Hebrew reduced. So you get Jesus codes. It might be you should put universe there instead of Jesus, but I think it is Jesus, okay? But you come to a point in these codes where you have to pick either one or the other, and I picked Jesus there, okay? Anyways, the expected rate we would expect to find a combination made up of Aleph and Tav and alpha omega is actually 0.314 pi. Again, ladies and gentlemen. And then we continue onwards. We find 2 combinations made up of Jesus. in this verse. I went through that on the first video about this, and it's from the first letter to God, from God to the first letter in and the second combination is the second letter in God to the second letter in and. Both those equals 888 Jesus, and the expected rate we would expect to find 888 in this verse is 0.425, and 425 25 is pi in Greek ordinal. It is also pi in English ordinal. So, but of course I picked pi in Greek here over English. It's Jesus in Greek, so there is some logic to it. Yeah, I think that's it. So, to continue, if you saw the last video, and you should by now, if you're watching this video, I showed you that there are two Alapentavs in verse number 2701. And 2701 is still the total value of the first verse, Genesis 1:1. And notice that the center word Alapentav, the great Alapentav, is found in the center word. It's the center word of this verse, and its order is 4. So it's the fourth word of this verse. This is very important, because if you go to verse number 2701, you are going to see that Alapentav is found 2 times there, and it's placed as word number 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Why? I never understood that. Why it was 1. I thought it was because of inverse alpha. Well, no. It's because the 4 is the order in Genesis 1:1. And what can you make up of the number 431 or 314? Pi. Again. So it's pretty awesome how this how God is connected to pi. It's very, very incredible. Now we're gonna do something different, because that was the end of the Jesus codes. Now we are going to decode a verse, just randomly decode a verse, because I'm going to show you my skill in these codes, and it is to challenge myself. Okay, so if you don't want to watch this, it's totally understandable, because it's not going to be fast, right? But I'm going to show you how that you can actually just dive into the Bible codes, because it's so greatly good designed. It's so well designed by God. So let's pull up a random number generator, and let's put a maximum of the last verse of the Bible. So the number we will get when we click generate, or generere in Norwegian, is a number between the first verse of the Bible and the last verse of the Bible, because the Bible has 31,102 verses. So let's just begin. 3,671 is the verse we are going to decode. Here is the verse. The first thing I have to understand or figure out is the verse order, the number 3,671. That is the first thing I do. Aha, it's 513. I wonder if that's Torah codes in English, standard. No, it wasn't. Isn't that the first, last, and center words? Yes, it is. Okay, I think I know what this number is. I'm just gonna write it here. verse order equals 513. This is 400 plus universe in English ordinal and something and codes in some way. I think it's the perimeter of triangle number codes. Yes, it is. Okay, so the verse order tells me universe codes. That's how I would. That's my pick. But it might be. But that is more like an alternative connection to it. And that is that it's the first last center words of verse number 770 and 7. Okay? So let's proceed. Number of words is the next method. That is 11. I don't pick what 11 will be yet. Okay, I gotta get the number of letters also, because a number can have several meanings. It's 47. Okay, yeah, I know what this is. Universe codes and now, mind you, I have never decoded this verse, but I've decoded so many verses that it's a skill, and that's why I'm trying to show you that you can also do this if you really want to, and I can help you reach the level where this is actually where you can do it good, but it doesn't come easy. It doesn't. You would need a lot of time, extra time, and you would really want to do it. That's a bit stupid arrangement because we're doing a YouTube video. You can just do it like that. Number of words plus number of letters is then inverse alpha. Again, that's how important inverse alpha is. Now I think I'm pretty sure what I know what the total value is. I don't have to check it. Because sometimes you clearly see what the number means without even checking it. But that is after you have a lot of experience. I mean, you should be really familiar with the numbers before you do that. So the total value is 2000 plus star number 7 plus star number 7 plus star number 7. The first last words, I wonder, should I maybe do the letter methods? Let me just scope it. It doesn't seem very important as usual, really. This, I think I know what that is, but I never. I kind of write out the methods before I start picking what it means. I'm pretty sure I know. Yeah, I know what this is. There is no doubt what this is. Yes, so this, the first last words is 400 plus and in Hebrew. So this was the reduced value and this is the ordinal. Very convenient. That's riddles off in English ordinal. And guess one time what this is. That's 500 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. So you got universe codes and inverse alpha. You see, that's all the confirmation I need. And this is in reduced. Sorry for that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm 100% sure, but I'm gonna show you it. See? 47 in reduced. And I've recolored the Gematria results here, so it's nice using it on YouTube videos now, and if you want to print out results. Now, yeah, that's all I want to say. Now let's continue. 2 FLV, 2 first last words equals 851. That is probably universe, but you don't really know until you have written out the methods, and then you have to evaluate. So the next method is 3 centiwords. That is I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's no doubt again, huh? Some verses are really easy, right? Like some verses are super clear to me, like this one. This was one of the most easy verses I've ever come across, I would say. This is like a piece of cake for me. This verse was so easy that it's I wanted to challenge myself, and I got this, right? This is a walk in the park. There is maybe just one tricky number here. Let me just pull it up. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I've never noticed that. That's absolutely amazing. Anyways, what is it? So the 2 first and last words here, it usually starts on a new method. Yeah, I know what it is now. By goodness, how stupid I were. I almost misconnected that. Almost. But you see, that's the trick. You gotta stop and just wait, look at it, and if you're unsure, if you're not sure, and it will come, it will manifest. The 3 centiwords is Jesus Christ. Now, wasn't that really convenient? Because we started off this video with Jesus Christ, and here we are again with Jesus. And this one is 888 plus its mirror. That's and 888 is Jesus in Greek. Let me just write it there. There we are. So that's amazing. That's why you get the prime number 8 plus prime number 8 plus prime number 8. I think I'll just make this video short because I ate dinner not too long ago, and yeah, I don't want to talk too much because I got so much food in my belly. But I hope you found this interesting, and peace be with you, and have a nice day. And don't forget to like and subscribe.